Hello Pisces, and welcome to your December reading. So, I meditated on your energy. Oh, before I start, I just want to say that I'm doing another contest to win a free reading to celebrate the winter solstice and the new year. So this time I'm going to pick out of the commentaries and the subscribers. So the subscribers that left a comment this month on the videos. And so you can write it down and you're going to be up to win a free reading. I'm going to announce the winner on the month of January's readings. All right. Okay. Now that is said, I meditated on your energy and pulled the first layer of cards here. What Spirit wanted to talk to you about. First card that came out, King of Cups. Well, that's you. There you are. So, showing up right away for your reading. After that, I have the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Six of Wands, Jupiter in Leo, this kind of pride of coming back from war or winning maybe the heart of somebody, a relationship that makes you feel very vibrant and proud in a way, a connection. But after I have the Five of Cups, so that is disappointment and sorrow and not being able to see the two cups that is there. So I'm going to clarify that, like what is the story here, the sentence that they want to explain. Under our King of Cups, I have the Two of Wands. We're talking about a decision of which path we're going to take. Maybe going outside of our comfort zone or remaining in our comfort zone. Under that connection here with the Six of Wands, I have the Page of Pentacle and the Eight of Pentacle. So that is like deciding to make an offer and work on it and see results, like if something started very flamboyantly, but then maybe it was put in a pause all of a sudden. Where the heck did that go? Hangman. So that's kind of, there was a pause put on that connection or that opportunity that came from a recognition and that you started working on for a reason. That's when the universe puts a stop so that you can get enlightenment on a situation, so that you can look at it from a different angle. And it might have to do with the grieving part here. Maybe as soon as this thing was put on pause, all of your sorrows of past failed maybe relationships or projects or whatever you invested emotionally in came up, and you weren't able to see those two cups. That is a possibility. Under our decision here I have the Page of Cup, the Moon, and the Seven of Pentacle. So that tells me that, see, there's a little emotional offer with a lot of possibility in it. But the Moon is there. You don't know everything about this situation. You're trying to assess it. Maybe nothing is happening per se, on that subject here. And here with the Moon, that tells me that then your deep emotions will come up. Maybe because you don't see results right away. Under here, I have the Five of Swords. So that is a distorted energy. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. The Five of Swords will bring the Five of Cups. That can be self-sabotage or being sabotaged by others, or trying to strategize in a way to win something, to be right, to outwit the situation. And after that, see, we have the Hangman, wanting you to look at it from a different angle. Then we have the Magician and the Four of Wands. So then it comes the capacity to manifest a union, celebrated union kind of thing. But there's like if there's this pause for you to understand the Five of Cups and Five of Swords that can have an influence in your life. So we're going to clarify that for you, Pisces. I call upon the divine. I call upon spirit. I call upon the light. I call upon my guides. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of December, for their better path. Pisces. Pisces. Okay. So, King of Cups. King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Ah, the Fool. So that tells me that you probably finished a cycle and now you're in a brand new state where you're ready for that leap of faith, that new cycle to maybe give to somebody and all of that. Why is the Six of Wands here? Why is the Six of Wands here? Oh, you're all excited about a new connection here. Empress and Ace of Wands. And the Empress, of course, you could be dealing with an Empress, or it is you, the Empress. And this is that recognition that of that new connection, that flame that we got with that connection. Two of Cups here. There's this lingering here. Two of Cups. Ten of Wands. End of a cycle. End of a cycle, totally. So maybe this is like something that sparked, that began, that had so much promises, but kind of died in the egg, kind of disappeared after. It came and then was already completed before it had time to grow. It finished from that spark to the Ten of Wands, from 1 to 10 in just one spot here. Five of Cups. So it's like if you're going to get this huge peak of excitement and happiness, and it's going to come and go as fast as it came. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here for Pisces? Justice? That's interesting. The Moon? That's the Moon we have here. And Temperance. There's a question of divine timing. Here's the Ace of Cups. That tells me that justice, balancing, rebalancing when it came into this situation. That this is part of the maturing of your heart, so that you understand something that is in your moon that is hidden there. Okay, Two of Wands. Strength. That decision is asking you to, and a decision about a union is asking you to do that decision out of your higher self. to tame your fears, to tame your basic, maybe lower instincts that would want to react to this, but really feel if this is from your higher self. What is the Princess of Pentacles? What is that offered being presented? Oh yeah, like you want it, you're going for it. It's like you say, this is what I want, I'm expressing it totally. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Or maybe this is the response. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. That tells me that what you thought would be results of something turned out to be no results, no fruits coming out of it. So maybe the Knight of Swords is the reaction to you offering to that Empress, or from an Empress state, from this new passion, offering something, and then this is like ghosting. This is like the person disappeared or answered harshly. Maybe they were married, maybe they were, you know, there's like a situation here that kind of goes like this and then crashes down. Hangman. Why is the Hangman there? Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. The Hangman, this is being done in order to you, for you to understand what is behind that. What brought you to go for that connection. And it is something you're holding on to in your unconscious. And the Hangman is going to be there until you understand it and that you can heal your past disappointments. Because maybe, you know, this would have been something, you know, like if that person, that connection works, it's like winning. But it kind of went right away. Justice came in, and all of this is part of the brewing of your emotions until you know and understand what is in the moon for you. There's going to be a pause where maybe you don't hear from the person because you need to heal what you're holding on to. And what are you holding on to? See, there's that pause here with the moon, with that little Page of Cups that wants to bring this offer here. So what is in the moon? Show me the moon, Spirit, for Pisces. Show me the moon for Pisces, Spirit. Oh, the Devil. Okay. So you have a limiting belief there that's in the moon. You have something that brings your energy vibration lower, that is giving you illusions here in the moon. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Ah, yeah, you're waiting for something to happen because, you know, when it comes to trying to build something with somebody, making moves and communication, this is like nothing is being built, nothing is being communicated. That can be ghosting also, you know. But it is because of the Four of Cups. It is because part of you maybe doesn't truly believe that there's that Ace of Cup there. Maybe refusing an opportunity because of how you perceive what you don't have the whole information about. What is the Princess of Cups? So you see, that Princess of Cups, that decision to offer something there. Here I have the Nine of Swords and the Star card. Well, these are two very different energy. One is filled with anxiety and worry and doesn't know, uh, you know, sleepless nights and all of that. And the other one is our wish, is our integrity and faith, is our emotional maturity, being aligned with our stars. So here there's that contradiction happening. If we're really in the star, we don't have any anxiety, we have faith in the universe. So this is like having the anxiety that we don't get our wish. What is the Five of Swords? So that's why there's a Five of Swords here. Wheel of Fortune. Needing to understanding how we sabotage ourselves. Or outwitting something. Why is the... give me another card for the Wheel of Fortune here. Something, because it's something that changes the conditions. Queen of Swords, that's good, and the Pope. All right. Discernment. Getting discernment and wisdom, because the Queen of Swords, all those disappointments and pains and hurts, see, she got it. She's gonna protect her heart. And that understanding, and with the Pope, that discernment over what would have been maybe lower energies of anxiety and fear out of the unknown. We don't know what it is. I prefer to refuse something, because maybe you're the one that refused the offer also. It has to protect yourself, not to be hurt. It's one or the other one, but that will move the Wheel of Fortune for you. Decision here. And the Alchemist and the Four of Wands, manifesting a celebration, a union that can be celebrated. So we're going from, feeling very excited about something that kind of came and went super fast, and that was to show us something inside of you so that we can mature it, and maybe that what it saw inside of us was what was hidden in our moon here. And here the devil, or lack of faith, or that maybe made us sabotage ourselves. And okay, so this puts a hold, a mental hold. There are beliefs that you have. Eight of Swords on the Magician and the Four of Wands. You want to manifest a union, but you're kind of stuck because of a mental prison, and that mental prison comes from your unconscious here. And this month you're going to be able to see it, and you're going to be able to act on it, and maybe that consciousness or that understanding will come after a defeat, after a loss, after disappointment. But you will understand what you are holding on to, or that maybe you don't truly invest yourself into something out of fear, and maybe that's what pushed away the other person. And what actually those beliefs, what actually blocks you from creating a happy union. So it's this will not be for everybody, but for some of you, you will have the opportunity to see what prevents you from having a committed relationship, in the sense of when we engage with somebody, it is having that emotional will to see the happiness of the other one and see them grow and heal, as much as they want the same for us. And sometimes we have to live events to see how much do I truly invest myself, how much maybe I have fears of the unknown. So that creates a conflict between what I truly wish and want for myself and all the anxiety and fears that I have based on what is hidden inside of me. And one of the illusions it can give me is that in fact I don't truly believe that I can have that it exists. So maybe you came close to a fire, a passionate fire, and you ran away from it, or the other person ran away from it, one side or the other here. But it is for you to get that enlightenment on what you're holding on inside, how you can maybe close yourself up from what could be a relationship and something like that. And you need to heal from that, understand where the past disappointments came from, see the bigger picture, and that it was to bring balance in your moon, justice. Why? Because the devil is in your moon and affects your capacity to accept maybe a higher level of love that you've understood. That's why you need to see clearly in order to, out of your wisdom, out of your experience, so that you can move the wheel of fortune, because it's going to make your reality what you believe. And if your reality, because the Pope is the counterpart of the High Priestess, she rules the moon. If this is in your moon, the Pope is going to make that the reality outside. That's why he asks for discernment here, so that it's not being screwed and ghosted, or the other one disappear, or you disappearing when it gets too intimate or something like that, because that is blocking you from creating a true union here. I'm just going to ask for some advice for you, Pisces, because you're going to realize that this month, realizing what blocks you from creating a healthy, committed relationship. Just believing that, all the relationships I had in the past ended up, self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. Spirit, do you have advice for Pisces for this month? What is your advice for Pisces this month? It's like if in the month of December you're going to have the opportunity to see exactly what is blocking you. Do you have advice for Pisces? Spirit, give me advice for Pisces. Give me advice for Pisces, Spirit. Okay, so I have the Five of Cups here. The disappointments, the sorrow, seeing our emotions on the floor, and a sense of that pain there. I have the Seven of Swords, and that's the thief in the night. That's having our swords taken, or mental clarity taken away from us because of that energy. I have the Knight of Swords. Maybe you're expressing yourself from that, but they want you to get the clarity on this, to move forward, because a Knight of Swords, as an advice, it's to get the clarity over how you remove your power by holding on to your past disappointments and things like that. You have one more advice, something they can focus on, Spirit. Because see, oops, the Empress is okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 of Pentacle, and here I have the Devil. So of course it's not to focus on the Devil, but here 9 of Pentacle is knowing one's value, who we are, standing strong, but it is also being so used to be alone that we can build our, with the Devil, it's that golden cage where we have a hard time connecting with the others because we kind of build this glass tower around ourselves to protect ourselves. But at the same time, maybe it protects us, but it prevents us from manifesting a true connection and a true union. And so we'll manifest these big sparks that end up closing in on themselves as a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the universe wants to bring in balance on that, so that you see what is hidden in your moon, so that you can defeat that. So it's like if you're going to understand your glass tower around yourself, that even if you build it to protect yourself, it's also preventing you to have this true connection that would be unconditional love. Yes. So recognizing your glass tower, I'm gonna call it like that, and that is a huge lesson. So that means that that opportunity is there for you in the month of December. You will have the opportunity to see the effect of the consequences of having that glass tower of protection around you, the price you truly pay for it. So you can act on it, because justice wants to come, balance wants to come. The Hangman is there to give you that illumination, so that you can look at it from a different angle and see how it can block you, you know, mentally. Look at that glass tower, from manifesting a beautiful union. So on this, I'm gonna send you all my love and light, Pisces. It's a beautiful opportunity that can change the rest of your life, and I'm gonna send you my love and light so that you can really get it this month, for the ones of you that need it, of course. On this, I'm gonna wish you a beautiful month of December. Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you can imagine. This month I'm gonna do again a special ceremony on the new moon and the full moon to give you back the way you need, that the universe sees fit. Happy winter solstice, and that is maybe a good time to see everything that is happening under the moon on the longest night of the year. And private readings, description below. Love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right.